Hey guys, and welcome to the 20 over international series between us and the West Indies. We've got to get some form back at the very least. We've been just completely out of form at this current time. We'll just go over some of the results, shall we? It ain't for real pretty reading, maybe except for the series against Afghanistan, the one day international series. So you guys are here for the 10 wicket the 80-run win over Afghanistan that we had. So in the first one-day international, we bowled Afghanistan out for 188. Murad 4 for 46, 2 for 38 for Al Hassan, and 2 for 19 for Zaman. Did pretty well there. And run chase was relatively challenging, actually. Muhammad Naeem batting at 454 off 60, Atiq 44 off 58, controlled the run chase pretty well. I felt so. That was a good win in that game. Afghanistan bounced back in this game. They bowled us out for 193. Mujibur Rahman, 4 for 27. Ahmed, 3 for 34. The spinners doing a fantastic job for them and just causing all sorts of problems. And they chased it relatively comfortably with Anjum, 42 off 49. Gurbaz, 42 off 45. Hossein 40 of 31. 4 for 55 from Murad. He had a pretty good series against Afghanistan. So I went to a decider and we won this really comfortably. Shahid Allah, 86 of 105. Kept Afghanistan in the game at the break. We're in the innings interval. Pretty tidy performances from most of the bowlers. Al Hassan, I think it's Haddad. Picked up 3 for 42, 2 for 53 from Murad, 2 for 42 for Assam, bowled quite tidily. And 229 for 4, guided by a magnificent 141 of 125 deliveries from Atiq. Rami Atiq's a real outstanding talent, 16 4s, 7 6s, and happy to say we did a pretty good job there. But that's as good as it got. And that is for ugly reading now. So 163 for 7 in the first 20 over international against Afghanistan. A couple of 30 scores there. The openers bowled pretty well, and so did Al Hassan. And yeah, it's very hard chasing when they've got some really quality spin bowling. 3 for 14 for Mujibur Rahman, 2 for 29 for Khan Shearer, a new player, played 3 games against us. Completely outplayed in that match. 161 for 8. I thought we batted reasonably well at the top. We had a bit of a collapse, recovered. Rizwan, 52 off 29, 7 4s, 3 6s. Mujib again, absolutely outstanding. And yeah, it was a comfortable chase. Gurbaz and Zadran putting on a 100-run stand. And yeah, we're completely outplayed in this series. Next match, 188 for 6. Afghanistan, Razuli, 75 of 42. Hossein 51 off 27. Ahmed bowled pretty well, 3 for 22 and 2 for 27 for Al Hassan. It was just the other bowlers didn't do so well. We did try a new guy, Haddad Fakouk. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I do apologise. He got a couple of goes, didn't really perform. But yeah, in the run chase, 152 for 7 guys. We're looking good at one point with Rami Atiq and Muhammad Naeem both getting 50. So Muhammad Naeem's career could have been over. But he's got a modest average, so you got to keep him in there for experience. But yeah, pretty disappointing 20 over series. I felt we could have won that. The 2 test matches were pretty disappointing as well. Bowled the West Indies out for 219. Haddad Al Hassan, 6 for 43. 3 for 44 for a new youngster, Umar Islam. Did pretty well on debut, I thought, picking up 3 for there. The Silver 62, Taylor 75. Posted 240. It wasn't enough of a lead, to be honest. The pitch really favoured the spin, and we needed a bit more of a lead. Rizwan, 70 off 210, top scored. Rami Atiq, 62, the only other man getting over 50. Opened up Muhammad Naeem just at the current time, just because Zaki Mujtaba had been dropped from the team. Grant toiled away 4 for 61 there, 452 for Powell. West Indies batted very well in the second innings, 360. Mahaba, 99 of 165, just one short of that century. And the last couple of players just really extended that lead out. Mozadiq Hussain, 3 for 71. Definitely bowled a good spell there. Yeah, we're all out for 225. Rami Atik again, 70th, 143. 4th for James and Grant. So, yeah, pretty disappointing result, especially at home. Next match saw us post 245. Nawaz falling one short of 100. Yeah, and just not much else. Ghazi got a bit of a go. He batted quite well for 42. Very young player, very, very green, but just trying to get some new players into the team, in the environment, because some of the other players like Hassan, they're getting close to their absolute peak, so it's just good to breed some new players. At Staple, 3 for 26, 5 for 94 for James, 2 for 74 for Grant. West Indies posted 212. So again, we were in the game at the halfway point. Bowled pretty disciplined to restrict them to that. Hassan 4 for 66, 2 for 27 for Al Hassan, 2 for 43 for Zaman. Yeah, just a disappointing performance there. Rizwan and Nawaz both posting 50, and yeah, just not much else. 4 for 31 for Staple, 3 for 49 for James. And it was a fairly easy run chase considering how tough the conditions were. Just their spin could not really get into the game. They really targeted Naeem Hassan, did an outstanding job in that. Zaman bowled pretty good. But yeah, just good solid contributions throughout, and West Indies take the series, and our first Test Championship series of this particular campaign ended in us getting no points. So the one-day internationals now, 299 for 7 the West Indies, Bartholomew 177 off 99, 7 4 6 sixes, Mahaba 83 off 78, 9 4 1 6. We toured away. Zaman was incredibly disappointing. Just meant they got close to 300. And we're at 240 all out. Nawaz 105 off 87 deliveries. Mujtaba Wasti, they batted okay as well. They tried to support the Centurion. Vidal 5 for 30 and 3 for 42 for James. But only batting 38.4 overs and having that to get pretty disappointed. Yeah, in the second one-day international, 186 all out. Muhammad Naeem turned back the clock a bit, 63 off 36, 7 4s, 4 6s. But again, just absolutely got destroyed by just good bowling through everyone there from the West Indies. And Singh got them home, 96 for 106, and Mahaba, pretty good run chase. Al Hassan bowled pretty good, 2 for 29. Trying to get through these results as quickly as we can. The last result saw the West Indies 243 all out. De Silva 128 batted the whole innings. 2 for 51 for Al Hassan. Haddad Howder 3 for 52. Murad 3 for 48. 1 for 52 for Hassan. Zaman and Atik combined to bowl their overs there. And we just scraped over the line thanks to the effort of Zaman, 27 of 19 at the end, 1 4 3 6 when we looked completely out of the game. It was a struggle. Just not enough, not a big contribution, but we did just enough. Staple and Frederick, sorry about the yawning guys, 359 I've just woken up, 3 for 55 Fredericks. But yeah, we've got to get back some winning form in this 20 over series. Got to play some good cricket. So we've named a squad that's pretty experienced. Hoping that they do the job. Razak's back in the team. Tasmar Razak. He's got modest stats, but he's still got potential. He's only 25 years of age, and I'm just hoping I can get something out of him. So without further ado, let's get started in this game. Enough of the talk. We'll bring in Razak. Definitely. Muhammad Naeem will drop down to around 4. Nawaz will open up with there. We've got a very experienced middle order then. Ahmed's a pretty good performer at the level. And that's our best team currently, I think, at the moment. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that team. Got the 2 spinners that we can operate and whatnot. We lost the toss and we will be bowling first, so that is not ideal. We're just going to go with that for a start off. Try and get some early wickets with a bit of luck. And yeah, just really looking at this stage, just a good performance from the guys. really. So the first breakthrough. Got the wicket of Taylor. It's out for 8. Hassan, a wee bit expensive. We'll bring in Ahmed. Silver. Just going to bowl a little bit more defensively to him. West Indies have started like a hiss and a roar. This is a massive over, but Ahmed's got the wicket. Albeit a bit expensive. That's pretty plum. Can't get any plummer than that. 62 for 2 after 5. We really need to get another breakthrough. I'm going to bring in the spin and just go with that for the first over. And Murad will come into the attack. And now we can get our field out at the very least. And just try and restrict them. They are on absolute fire at the moment. 35 for 15 for De Silva. It's absolutely incredible. We've got men covering that shot now. Just hoping these spinners can bring us back into this contest. Got a good wicket of Bartholomew. Had a pretty good series against us. That was a key breakthrough. And now I can get the field out for Naeem Hassan, who's been a little bit out of form at the current time. I just need some new guys putting pressure on these two spinners. I really need to happen. Yeah, the run rate's come down a wee bit since we've introduced our spin, which is pleasing, to say the least. We've had to peg it back pretty well. 46 of 31. What do we got? Let's bring back Ahmed and just get a nice field out and just try and cover some of these shots these guys have played. They have done a good job, the West Indies. Put themselves in a strong position after 13 overs. We can do our bit to fight back, you know, get it under 180 and just hope someone comes off with the bat. We need to start the series as best as possible. I'm just trying to get a really nice field here, and that's a really good field. We're just doing enough to keep the West Indies from posting a real mammoth score. Just enough. At the moment, Hassan, we'll have to bowl. Trust Hassan to get through. He's going at 15 runs per over at the moment, but the West Indies are 140 for 6. And they've lost both established batsmen. I'm just going to swap that round, bring Helder into the attack. $56 for 6. Yeah, it just takes one special performance from one of the batsmen. Get us through here. Wee bit expensive, but 162 for 7 after the start that they've got. I felt as though the bowlers have put it back pretty well. That's a pretty good finish too. Ahmed, probably the pick of the bowlers, considering how expensive he was at the start. Did rather recover for 3 for 30. So that is totally gettable with our batting lineup. Let's see how well we go. Here's Razak. Opportunity for him to get a place back in the squad at least. Like, I'm looking for guys like him to come back and start performing. That's a good catch. He's unfortunately out for 9. Brings Rami Atik to the wickets. This guy is ultra talented. And he is 6 and out pretty much. That's disappointing. Brings Muhammad Naeem to the wicket, who is a very slow starter in his recent couple years of cricket. So we need him to get off the blocks a bit faster than usual. Playing a miss. Bit of an edgy shot, but we get away with it. Another 4. It's good from Muhammad Naeem. Found the gap. It's a reasonable start, but the only concern I have is we lost 2 wickets in the space of that many overs. It's good shots. It's hit it all the way for 6. That is a key blow. James comes in and gets... we really needed him to kick on. 22 off 17 to start. I think these two are absolutely key. if we are going to get close. They've got a wealth of experience. They've got reasonable averages in this format. Really want to go very close to chasing this down. If not getting it. It's a good shot from Hamid Naeem. Just wait for 4. It's averaged hovered over 30 for a long time. It's just the last couple seasons it's really started to drop. It's good. Just got to get a couple of boundaries per over, guys, and get a few singles here and there. Just keep on top of this rate. It's good shots. This will be key here. How we play the next few overs is very much key. And that's an easy catch. Mahbub. Again, a wee mini start, 15 off 13. And has found his way back to the pavilion. This is a good over from the spinner. Towards one, blemishes it with a big 6. It's a couple good meaty blows. We really needed that to make that a good over, and we've done exactly that. Only 1 off Lyndon's last over. We need a bit more out of this. 100's up for Bangladesh. It's a really interesting run chase at the moment. Hopefully Hamid Naeem's experience, he can hang around for a little bit longer. It's a good shot. This is a big over. This is exactly what Bangladesh needed. So 56 runs required at 8 per over. It's a lovely cricket shot. It's gone all the way for 6. Brilliant cricket. And 50 out for Hamid Naeem. 6 4s, 4 6s. Giving his side a chance by just hanging round. Just need one big blow and over, and that's exactly what we're doing. 124 for 4 now. This is brilliant from Hamid Naeem. Taking the game by the horns, and he's just taking it on. Brilliant stuff. 4 more. 135 for 4 after 15. 32 required off 5. It's not to be underestimated how difficult that will be for us. This is good. This is really good. Early boundary off the over. Need one big over just to really take it out. Even 8 runs off this over would be nice. And we've got 10 off it, so brilliant batting. Again, 18 to win. Hamid Naeem's batted outstandingly well in this first 20 over international. 85 of 84 deliveries. It's brilliant stuff. Hamid Naeem continues on his work. Just doing a really good job at the moment. He's got the single. Well played from Hamid Naeem. Works the strike to himself. It's on 91. All-time record against the West Indies. He's going to finish it off the boundary. Hamid Naeem, absolutely outstanding. 95 of 58. 10 4s, 8 6s. And the West Indies take the first 20 over international against the West Indies. So we've got a couple matches to go. We've got to continue that good form. Seeing who's a bit out of form at the moment. Might bring in Ruby or Huck. Just give Hassan a bit of a rest. We'll stick with that lineup. And hopefully it does the job. And wins us the series. So we've lost the toss again, and it's a bit overcast. Very cloudy. So yeah, we'll try and get some early breakthroughs. Can we get them? Huck's out of the attack. Maiden over from Al Hassan. So that's pretty good considering the first over got absolutely taken apart. All-rounder Ahmed does a really good job in this format anyway. Like, he just didn't really deliver. Just looking at his Test match career, got that 100 and he looked real good early on. And then, yeah, it's just unfortunately didn't do anything else. But his 20 over international stuff's actually pretty decent for an all-rounder. He's just doing a good job here. He's just taken a few good wickets and got the West Indies under some pressure. 14 off his next over. 41 for 12 to 6. I'd say we got that first lot of overs. First 6 overs belong to us. Let's get a nice field out from Murad. Even though Murad was expensive, he's got the wicket of Bartholomew. Trap for 12. Sani's bowled enough overs here. Just got to get... going to bring back Ruby Huck for another over. He's just going to bowl a few 1 over spells. And yeah, we've got the West Indies under a bit of trouble here. It's good. We want to clinch the series in this 20 over international. Really want to do that. So Murad, wee bit expensive, but again, we've got the opener out to Silver. So he's out for 21. So they've got a bit of work to do to recover. This is excellent from the Bangladesh bowling unit, who in recent history have done a reasonable job. Like, they have gelled with operating with 2 spinners, which is a really a different method that we've taken in the limited overs format in recent times. Bowling a little bit more aggressive with Naeem Hassan. The West Indies are crumbling big time here. They're 69 for 7 now. That's another LBW. Ram Lachan gone. Trying to get through some overs here. We'll get Huck back in. Don't let this slip, guys. Stewart's the guy we want out when I'm gone. Good reintroduction for Ruby Huck. So we've got 3 overs to bowl, 101 for 8. Stewart's the key man. Need him out. 107 for 8. They can probably launch in the last 2 overs here. So a key couple of overs. They did pretty well. 122 for 8. Stewart 41 of 31. It's given them some sort of target. And yeah, Hassan Murad found himself at the say the peak of his career. Doing a really good job in that format. Be a tough run chase, this. Brilliant delivery from Powell. Unfortunately, didn't have another slip in place. It's got to really take this game away from the West Indies. Clinch this series, guys. Play absolutely clinical. Sark's gone. So Rami Atiq get a wee bit of time to play himself in before he gets into his work. So he took 10 deliveries to get a couple of singles. And we've lost Nawaz. Okay, Muhammad Naeem, the man who's in a wee bit of form. So it's going to be, I reckon it's going to be a pretty tight run chase. It's just because of the overheat conditions. Yeah, Atiq's into his work. Now this is good. Just getting enough runs per over just to take the pressure off. West Indies have to bowl us out as far as I'm concerned. They won't be able to restrict. Good sweep shots. Beautiful down the ground from Muhammad Naeem. .69 for 12 to 10. 54 required with 8 wickets in hand. 10 overs remaining. Just did enough in that over to keep it a reasonable over. Just not enough on the board for the West Indies. to really threaten. But like, to their credit, they've kept around 6 runs per over that we're getting. You just never know. It's a big miscue. It's gone for 4. This is brilliant. Again, the veteran doing his job. Your 36 of 46, 4 fours and 2 sixes, but it's Muhammad Naeem that's given the innings impetus and, more importantly, kept the run rate just around 6 per over, which is making life pretty easy. It's a lovely cricket shot, all the way for 6. Off 24 required. And that's 50. Back-to-back 50s for Muhammad Naeem in this series. So 9 off 12 required. Just upping the strike rate a wee bit. Making me a bit nervous. It's a no ball too, so that should be game. And it is. Clinically finished. Very polished performance from Bangladesh in that game. And Ateek brought up at 50. A 54 delivery is very slow, 50 at the level, but hey, those stats are looking very promising. Another win. So I'm really, really happy to clinch that series and defend our rating points. Now, we've dropped down the world ratings a bit. I'll just show you guys this. We're 4th, tied with Sri Lanka. Afghanistan are in 6th. This shows you the quality of those two sides we just recently played. India, New Zealand, Australia way down the list. But yeah, sitting in 9th there. Want to push back up to there, and the T20 ratings will stay where we are. We're very close to a lot of teams here, so just shows you the quality of Afghanistan again at the formats. Final 20 over international. We will keep probably the same team. Although I'm going to put Zaman in for Al Hassan. Just rotate some players out. Be the only change. And that's us. Bit of spin available. We are batting first this time. So hopefully get a good start from Oz, who's 29 years of age. Been around the scene a long time. In terms of 20 over cricket. Hasmar Razak hasn't really got going in this series. Going with the spinner, which is a pretty logical move. As the pitch is already offering a wee bit of turn. Pretty good cricket here. Another couple of boundaries. So yeah, 19 for 1. Pretty slow start here. And yeah, one of these youngsters will just have to step up. It's not going to be Rami Ateek. He's gone for 0 off 6. He was contained very, very well. So 26 for 2. And yeah, it's just really struggling Bangladesh. Any momentum in this innings. Sweeped. Okay, so we need to up this rate. 30 for 2 after 6 is just not fast enough. We are going to post anything decent. We're going to have to get up the gears. Surely not 3 games in a row. Muhammad Naeem steps up. It won't be. He's gone. So it's someone else's turn today to get some runs. He's gone cheaply for 9. Abul Mahbub at the wicket. Plays and misses. He's trapped LBW for naught. And just more trouble for the Bangladesh side. And yeah, was one. Showing that he can do it. We need something. We need 120 or 130 to defend. See if we get a series sweep. 20 out of 29. A wee bit disappointed in Hasmar Razak there. He really needed to hang around. Yeah, this is not a great performance at all. We're struggling to bat out our overs here. Yeah, this is a pretty dismal performance. It's exactly what I don't want to see. I want consistency. A couple overs remaining. Can we get 115? That'll be a goal. More importantly, can we bat out our overs? That is another obstacle that we face. No, we're not. We're out for 105. Pretty poor batting effort, actually. Very, very disappointed. That is not what we wanted. A couple of early breakthroughs would be nice. Just to make it look like we did alright in this game. Just trying to get through the overs pretty quickly. Keep the field up a wee bit to an extent. Yeah, pretty comfortable run chase. We're never going to defend 105. More importantly, we did win the series though. We won by 8 wickets. They won by 8 wickets, but we won those first games quite convincingly. So yeah, pretty happy with that performance. Next series against Pakistan. So the Pakistan will play the first test match. So we'll be instantly back. So hopefully you guys enjoyed that episode. Hit the like button and we'll see you again next time.